Most Canadians are told their financial advice is free. No fee, no invoice, no invisible cost. But here's the reality. Free advice is often the most expensive advice you'll ever receive. Not because people are dishonest, but because the system is designed that way. Hi, it's Zach from Odyssey Wealth. I'm a certified financial planner, and I'm licensed in life insurance and registered for investment advice through Design Securities Limited, a CIRO-regulated dealer. This video is for educational purposes only, not personalized financial advice. Everyone's situation is different, especially in retirement, so the examples here are meant to explain concepts, not replace planning. Here's what free actually means. When a bank says advice is free, what they really mean is you're not paying directly. But that doesn't mean that you're not paying at all. In most cases, you're paying through higher product costs, embedded fees, or limited options. And those costs are often hidden inside the solution. And this is how bank advisors are structured. Most bank advisors operate within a system. They're employees. They work within a product shelf, and then they're compensated based on what the system offers. While that doesn't make them bad people, it does shape the advice that you receive. Banks don't offer everything. They offer their version of everything. Their funds, their portfolios, their lending products. So even good advice is limited to what's available within the system. Here's why this matters. If you're only ever shown one set of options, you may never know what you're missing. Not because someone is hiding it, but because it simply isn't available to them. This is where it becomes important. Most bank clients don't see a line item for advice, but they're often paying through management fees, fund expenses, embedded costs, and over time, those costs compound. A 1% difference in cost or fees doesn't sound like much, but when your retirement lasts 20 to 30 years, it can mean tens or even hundreds or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And most people never see it. Now, don't get me wrong, fees matter. But the bigger cost than fees is actually limited planning. If advice is tied to products, then planning often becomes secondary. And retirement decisions require planning, not just products. So I'll give you an example. Two investors, same portfolio, same returns, but one has better tax planning, better withdrawal strategy, better income structure. Over time, the outcomes can become dramatically different. Independent advisors aren't tied to a single product shelf. They can compare different strategies, different providers, different structures, and build around the client, not the platform. Now, to be clear, this video isn't about good versus bad advisors. It's about understanding how systems influence outcomes. Most advisors are doing their best, but systems shape decisions. So the big question becomes, Zach, what do I do? If you're working with an advisor today, ask, what am I paying all in? What options am I not seeing? Is this advice product-driven or advice-driven? Those questions change everything. Good advice isn't defined by what you're told. It's defined by what you're shown and what you're not. If you're approaching retirement and want to understand whether your current structure truly works for you, you don't need to make a decision today, but you should understand your options. If you'd like a second opinion, you can connect with me and my team at Odyssey Wealth. I promise you no pressure, just clarity. And if nothing else, keep asking better questions. Once again, I'm Zach. Peace, much love, God bless.